Welcome to homework.
Okay, so Fluffy the cat is accidentally dropped off of a tower, and the tower is in meters. So my position function is going to be negative 4.9 t squared plus 450. Position functions come to you in the form that looks like this. This is acceleration due to gravity. V sub 0 is my initial velocity. In this case, it's 0 because the cat was dropped. It wasn't thrown down. And S sub 0, that's initial height. So the initial height is, in our case, 450 because that's the height of the building that Fluffy was accidentally thrown off of. So that's part A. Now we want to know how far from the ground is Fluffy after 5 seconds. So in B, we want to find S of 5. So let's calculate that. We have 25 times negative 4.9 plus 450. So Fluffy is 327.5 feet. And C, we want to know how long does it take Fluffy to hit the ground? Well, Fluffy's going to hit the ground when the ending height is 0. So we're going to set that equal to 0, and now we're going to solve for t. Divide both sides by negative 4.9. It's going to give me about 91.837 equal to t squared. Take the square root of that. Don't worry about the negative root. And you're going to get 9.58 seconds. It's going to take Fluffy to reach the ground. That's a long drop. Now I want to know with what velocity did Fluffy hit the ground. All right, so velocity is just the derivative of position. So my velocity function is going to be negative 9.8 t. So now I'm going to put that time in that I just found, 9.58. I'm going to get negative 93.88 meters per second. Sorry, I have this in feet too. This is meters. Okay, in E, if Fluffy were instead thrown down, how long would it take Fluffy to hit the ground? Okay, so I'm just going to go to another slide here. So if I'm throwing her downward, then that's going to be minus 5t. Now I have initial velocity. So I'm going to start by setting that equal to 0, because again, my ground is 0. And I'm just going to pull these values off, A, B, and C. And I'm just going to use the quadratic formula. Opposite of B, square root of negative 5 squared minus 4AC the whole thing over 2a. Okay, so let's calculate that. Then it's going to take 9.09 seconds. So a little bit faster. It was 9.58 seconds in the last one, 9.09 seconds if we add a little force behind that drop.